Hey everybody, it's week 22. It's our 22nd weekly episode of the You Can Do It video. And we got a lot of nominations today. We got a lot of people moving through the K Clubs. A lot of people took advantage of last week's big week contest, which was awesome to see. So to start off today, we got another contest dropping next week. It's a new contest. It's going to be a 3-week contest. It's going to take you right into the August long weekend, which is kind of crazy to hear myself say. Tomorrow's Canada Day. The weeks are flying by. So there's a bit of a balance right now. There's a balance between urgency. You got to keep going. You got to get things done while the market is hot. You got to make sure that while the market is as full as it is, that you're taking as much advantage of it as possible. You also need to understand that there's lots of time. Realistically, August 1st will essentially be the halfway point for those that will be continuing their business through the fall, which sounds like it's going to be the majority of people. If you're not in school in the fall, it's going to be a huge opportunity for you to maximize your profit because you make your money in the back half. And if your back half is that much longer, it's going to be a huge opportunity. So with that said, this week I wrote a little bit about work ethic being muscle. And it's a muscle that you're gaining as you continue to push through some of the more challenging times of the year. And this is the time of the year where things can feel like you get into potentially a bit of a rut. The adrenaline has worn off. The novelty of running the business may have worn off. And at this point of the year, a lot of it is just pushing through and making sure you're working at the pace you need to. I think of this as like a marathon. At the beginning of the race, your adrenaline is pumping. You're pumped about what's going to happen. You're thinking about your finish time and what that could look like for you. And then you get into about mile 11, and things kind of get a little bit stale. You got to focus maybe about putting your feet one foot in front of the other. And that's kind of where you're at right now in the business. That's perfectly okay. But the one thing that you can't do is drop off the pace. The last thing you would want to have to do is sprint the last 2 miles of a marathon just to be able to get to the time that you thought you could get to. And that's really where you're looking at right now. So keep that in mind as you go through. You do not want to have to sprint that last little bit. That's not the way you want to end your season. The way to do it is to keep pushing and keep moving at the pace that you need to be able to get to where you want to get to by the finish line here. So with that said, keep that in mind as you go through. We got another great contest coming next week. It'll bring us right through to the August long weekend and into some repeat work. So some quick housekeepers. Make sure you're safe in the heat. Heat is a safety hazard, so make sure you got tons of water, more than you think you would ever need. Make sure you got sunscreen. Those little electrolyte bites can be pretty cool, just to help keep you hydrated. And it's a huge piece of making sure that you and your team stay safe in the heat. That's a very big thing. When you think about being a business owner, is keeping your team safe and keeping yourself safe. TS July. So in July, so next week for Ontario, those in Ontario, make sure you know where you're headed. Some more logistics will come out. PC Care Center is a huge opportunity for you right now. There's a lot of people that aren't spending that time on their PCs. And again, that's perfectly okay. The cost is 15% of what's booked, but there is some capacity there if you'd like to get some extra bookings as your profit percentage goes up. And again, Team 21 invites have begun. I know there's a lot of people that have made the decision and are going to be continuing their business, and there's a number of people that are officially back. So I just want to welcome back those that are officially part of Team 21. Alex Dirksen, Cody Bereza, Cole Olford, Braden Fleury, Micah Van Stone, Nigel Nielsen, Peter Dirksen, Braden Hudson, Alex Sawyer, Armin, Valerie Peters, and Jamie Mara. Congratulations, and I know there's a number of people joining the team here again, officially making it official in the next little while. So I think it's foundational, what you're doing. I know I'm biased, but the more time that you can put into something, it's exponential growth, especially if you're not pumped with what your year is so far. You've got lots of time left. 2, the more that you do, being able to come back if it's the right decision for you and continue your business opposed to shutting that business down and moving on. If you ran this thing for 3 years, I think when you added those 3 together and divided it out, the average would be phenomenal. That's exactly what my experience was. So if it's the right fit for you, if you're having fun doing what you're doing, keep it up. That would be my thoughts. We do have something new, some tech highlights, some tech shout outs, some amazing tech performances right now. So I wanted to take a second and recognize some of our top techs. So from Cody Bereza's team, Mikey, you packed your cart with swag this week and you stepped up, and Cody was when he was away for TS June. Congratulations. Love the enthusiasm. Great job, Mikey. Adam from Braden Fleury's team, you stepped up. And a big help when Braden was taking several days away in the business. I think that's a huge thing for somebody to be able to step up and take on that responsibility. Great job, Adam. Kalen, in Henry's business, he snagged 117 estimates since the beginning of production, which was May 15th. 117 leads. Unreal there, Kalen. Shane, so Joel from Joel Warner's team, last week working overtime every single day. You were absolutely crushing it last week. Great job, Shane. And again, from Joel Warner's team, Robbie. So last week working again almost every time, almost every single day. Really just making sure that you're getting done what you need to get done. So great job there, Robbie. To all the techs, thank you for all your hard work. It's been, it's been a great first chunk of the season. We still got lots of time left, still lots of work to do, but some shout outs there to some standout techs. Now, we've got our K clubs. Starting off in the 30K club. We got Aiden Scott, Carter Sutherland, Gabe Wooten, Cody Bereza, Riley Bruce, Zach Irvine, Matt Hotchkiss, Ruben Smith, and Juan Barrera. Congratulations on that 30K club. The 35K club, Jesse Kwachinski, Talia L, Kat Turner, Connor Kozak, Yusuf, Himanish, Max Lowe, Chris Van Galen, Noah, Hugo, Joseph Giffen, Hillary, and Musamil. Great job, everybody. 40K club, George Larmont, Matt Vucic, Adam, Justin Schneider, Vanessa Douglas, Cole Olfert, Kat Stokes, Midori Clark Baba, Connor Clark Baba, and Braden Fleury. The 45K club, Daniel Batoon, Abdul Ben Sealy, Tarek Buri, Kalen Clark, and Eric DaCosta in the 45K club. 50K club, James Britton and Alex Dirksen battling it out there out west. 55K club, Mr. Lucas Akins. Congrats, Lucas. 60K club, Jamie Schultz and Erica McAllister. That 65K club, Mr. Dan Thiessen and Mr. Owen Healy. That 70K club, Slada. No one in that 75. No one in the 80. The 85K club, Dylan Giles and Peter Dirksen starting to climb up there. 90K club, Mr. Austin Glover. 100K club, congratulations on the Century Club there, Mr. Joel Warner. Emma Seed Binney in the 115K club. 120K club is Kian, and the 165K club leading the way, as he has all year, Mr. Dylan Horner. So top 5 as they stand: Dylan Horner, Kian, Emma, Joel, Austin, and then right behind them are Dylan Giles and Peter Dirksen. So again, reach out to these people. I'm sure they'd love to take a call if you're struggling with something. These are the people to be talking about. So nominations: Rookie of the Week. We got a ton of these right now. This is awesome. So we'll start off nominations. Rookie of the Week, Alexandru. You did 3K book. You set a new personal best with your big week competition last week. Great job, Alexandru. Shout out and nomination. Caleb, you booked $3,200. You produced $3,200. Talk about an even week. You really pushed through the week, made use of every day. You finished strong. Really good job, Caleb, and I heard that finish was huge for you. Tarek, $3,700 booked, $4,300 produced. It's incredible, just that consistency you're running with right now. Great job. Olivia Knoll, really well done. Led the way with 30+% growth last week. $5,200 booked, $1,300 produced. You booked your personal best week last week. Great job, Olivia. Himanish, $4,400 booked, $4,600 produced. Crushed the week with a lot of productivity on both sides of the business. Great job, Himanish. Daniel Bouton, $5,500 booked, $6,200 produced. Another one, solid week. 3rd week in a row of booking more than $5,000. Awesome job. Juan Barrera, $6,100 booked, $6,700 produced. Nailed it this week, man. Great job. You knew you had a ton of production to do, but you really buckled down. You got both sides of the business. Henry, $3,400 booked. One job booked as of Thursday. You got out. You went cold calling since Monday. You kept going all through the week. You booked $3,400. That persistence was huge last week. Justin Schneider, $9,000 booked. Huge breakthrough week for you, man. Great job, Justin. And Graham Watt, $4,000 booked. It's an incredible marketing team that you've got going now. That's the way to do it. Build that team, and now you can keep rolling. So great job, Graham. Nominations for the Entrepreneur of the Week starts off with Harman Singh. So Harman, $4,500 booked, $3,700 produced after an uncontrollable late start that you had. You know, this is a major comeback week for you. So really well done. George Larmon, saw your name a lot last week in the in the big week competition. $6,800 booked, 4,700 produced. Your business kicked into senior gear last week. So great job there, George. Matt Vucic, $7,500 booked. It was unreal to see that, Matt. Just a huge spike. 4,800 produced, just buckled down, took any cancellation time to book work instead of trying to produce more. Congratulations there, Matt. James Britton, $4,400 booked with 4,300 produced. Again, very balanced week, grew the business by over 10%. Big marketing push last week. Mr. Owen Healy, $7,000 booked, $7,000 produced. Another super strong week. Really, really balanced there overall. So our winners, Rookie of the Week. Going out west, Justin Schneider, $9,000 booked last week, 3,400 produced. Great breakthrough week, man. Really, really great to see that. And hopefully that momentum, I know it's going to continue into the next week. And our Entrepreneur of the Week goes the other direction, Eastern Ontario, Mr. Owen Healy, $7,000 booked, $7,000 produced. It's a 77. Great work, just super consistent performance. Again, I know it's going to push you into the next, the second half here of the summer. So again, congratulations everybody, and happy birthday this week goes to Kate Bonneville, July 3rd, and Tegan Zimbowski. Really well done making it on another trip around the sun to the two of you both on July 3rd. So hope everybody had a great time last week. Hope everybody's staying healthy and safe in the heat right now. Please make sure that you're using a ton of sunscreen, drinking way too much water, and really taking care of yourself, your team, and each other. So that's what the CP Fam's all about. So remember, everybody, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. You can do it. There's tons of time. People are putting up big numbers. If they can do it, you can do it. And remember, momentum's always happening. Make sure you got something going on that's got it going in the right direction. Happy Canada Day tomorrow, everybody. I hope you have fun and stay safe tomorrow, and we'll talk to everybody Thursday.